Now to Double Jeopardy.
Clues are worth $400 to $2,000 in these categories.
Two daily doubles.
South American countries.
Okay, that's a good one.
You picked a fine time.
Yeah, we did.
The quasi-war with France.
Uh-oh. Don't go with that one.
Flowers. The Fabulous 50s.
Alright.
And complete the opera title.
Ew.
Player 2, make a selection, please, as we
Fabulous
continue.
50s.
Elementary,
okay.
my dear Watson. Leslie Howard's son Ronald played him on a 1954 TV series. It's player 1.
I believe that was we just had that category. Who is Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah.
Ironic.
Okay, let's get back into this.
50s,
Player 1,
800.
you make the next selection as we continue. A series of nightmares that C.S. Lewis had about these animals inspired him to write his first Narnia book.
What is lions?
Okay, player 1.
It's lions, but it's not tigers or bears.
Oh my.
Exactly. 50's tough.
This future U.S. First Lady went to England to cover Queen Elizabeth II's coronation for the Washington Times-Herald.
Wait a minute, would have been Jacqueline Kennedy.
Here's the correct response. Jacqueline Kennedy.
Oh! Did it
You again,
again!
player 1.
1600.
This actor hit the top 40 with the song Moonlight Swim. A few years
Oh.
later, he went psycho.
Oh, I know this.
Player 1.
Who is Anthony Perkins?
Yeah. You get to pick again, player 1. Cary Grant's wife, Betsy Drake, survived the 1956 sinking of this ocean liner.
It's not Titanic.
Player 1.
It's the Andrea Doria.
Ooh.
Ooh. Now
Player
we took
1,
back.
to you for our next selection.
South American... What? Alright. South American countries 4.
This South American country was named for a man born in 1451 in Genoa.
Genoa.
Player 1.
I was thinking Genoa in Colombia.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Player 1, choose again.
800.
Montevideo is its largest city.
Montevideo, I think.
Yes, player 3.
Uruguay.
Player 3, you're in command of the board as we continue, right? This country's almost 4,000-mile coastline is the longest of any in South America on the Pacific Ocean. Let's hear it, player 1.
Would have been Chile.
Yeah.
Yes. A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player 1. Make a selection. It's the South American country whose capital city lies the closest to 0 degrees latitude.
I know I studied that in high school. What is...
Here's the correct response. Ecuador.
Bingo.
Player 1. Pick again.
Finish off.
Let's go over to Jimmy.
This country's Bahia Mangrove ecoregion extends from Reconcavo to Todos os Santos Bay.
So
Let's hear it, player 2. That's correct.
Oh,
Great, you're back
Brazil.
into it now.
Yeah, that
Player 2, you start us off.
Alright, here we go. You picked the
Deion
right-
Sanders
right
knows this
time.
term for the evening hours when the largest audience is available for TV.
Prime time.
Okay, player 1. Yeah. Good.
Picked the right time for that one.
Player 1,
Good job.
where do we start?
You picked the fine time A.
Estimated at around 30 years, it's accepted as the average period between
Alright.
birth of parents and their offspring.
Oh,
Okay, player 1.
I think that's a generation.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Player 1, you pick again, please.
1200.
The time just before sunset or after sunrise on a movie set. Or a former LA Lakers late-night talk show. Let's hear it, player one.
Magic Hour.
Right you are.
Former LA Laker, Magic Johnson.
Player one. Pick again. We had pleasant sensations
Magic
learning about the
Hour.
era of this, which covered President Monroe's 2 terms.
Magic Johnson, LA Laker, actually was a big giveaway for that one.
The correct response is good feeling.
2000.
Player one, you pick again, please. This longest division of geologic time doesn't have a fixed period. In astronomy, it's 1 billion years.
A galaxy. No, wait a minute. Can't be that.
We're talking about an eon.
Eon.
Select again.
Alright. Complete this opera title 4.
Wagner. The Flying Blank.
Dutchman?
Player one. You got
Thank you, Alex.
it. Select again.
800.
Goldmark. The Cricket on the Blank.
Fiddler on the Roof?
No, it can't be the
Okay,
roof.
player two. Hey, you're right.
On the hearth.
Player two. Where do we start?
1200.
Menotti. Blank and the Night Visitors.
Minardi. I don't know.
Here's the correct response. Amal.
Amaho.
Player two. Pick again.
And one puts the Daily Double.
Answer. The first of the Daily Doubles.
Gotta wager
Player
all
two.
of it.
You are currently in
Nope,
last. What are you going to wait?
700.
Here is your clue. Philip Glass. Blank on the beach.
Waves.
Sorry.
Wrong.
Here's the correct response. Einstein.
It was Einstein on the beach.
Player two. You pick again, please. Donizetti. Lucia di Blanc.
That's...
We're talking about Lammermoor.
Lammermoor.
You get to pick again, player two.
Oh,
Your shirt.
On June 21st, 1798, this president told Congress he was going to break off relations with France.
oh, so we're going with the war thing.
It's player three.
George Washington. No, it's not Washington.
Anyone else?
This is June 21,
Let's hear it, player one.
21st, 1798. It's either Adams or Jefferson.
I think it's Adam.
Two in a row.
Where do we begin, player one?
John Adams. 800.
Preparations for war included adding ships like the USS Constitution, nicknamed this in the War of 1812.
The Wall of 1812. No. That's not right, but he was funny though.
Here's the correct response. Old Ironsides.
Old Ironsides.
Please pick again, player one. USS Constellation beat both La Vengeance and L'Insurgente in this sea, where the U.S. enjoyed a home field edge.
Sea of Dr. Diaper.
Here's what we were looking for. The Caribbean.
I couldn't be sea.
You again.
Ah, man, we broke, man.
The Sea of Dr. Diaper.
Sea of Dr. Diaper.
Okay. Oh, they go. It's funny though.
The rally cry of the Americans during the fight was millions for this, but not 1 cent for tribute.
Shoot. It's not the War of 1812.
Yes, player 3?
Defense.
You.
Yeah.
Player 3, you start. In October of
Now we know where the
1797,
last Daily
the
Double
United
is.
States met with agents of France known by these 3 code letters.
SOS. Oh boy.
S.A.
USA.
Here's the correct response. X, Y,
X, Y, and
and
Z.
Z.
The last thing of the
Please
alphabet.
pick again, player 3.
And up.
This country isn't out of kilter, with the thistle as its national flower.
Oh. Kilter. Kill.
Let's hear it, player 1.
Scotland.
Yep.
Kill
Player
thing.
1,
It's like
where do we start?
1600.
And I'll hand it off to Jimmy.
Also called galanthus. It's among the earliest garden flowers to blossom in spring.
It's either a lily or a tulip. I think it's a lily.
I think it might be a lily.
Here's the correct response. The snowdrop.
Oh, a snowdrop.
We return to you, player 1.
2000. There's the other Daily Double.
The second daily
We
double.
gotta get this out of the
You
way.
are currently in the lead. What'll it be?
Let's go 400.
Answer. Bloom forms of this large hardy perennial include spoon, quill, and pompon.
Pompon? See the oh god. See the chrysanthemum or orchid? Pompon. Oh boy. It's either an orchid or a chrysanthemum. I think it's a chrysanthemum. Well, if it's wrong, we still got
You
10.
have maintained your lead.
That was just a guess.
Player
That was
1,
just a guess.
choose again.
800, we got it right.
On March 22nd, 1994, the Dutch ambassador to the United States gave her a new tulip named for her.
A new tulip lily. It's a lily of Sprite diarrhea.
Here's what we were looking for. Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Oh!
And we'll...
Hillary Clinton. That's what the Secretary of State.
wrap up the board with this clue. Singularly speaking, the bright blue cornflower is known as this button.
Lost it. So, Dr.
Player 3?
Dr. Diarrhea button.
That's not it.
It's not the blue bonnet button.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
I don't want to weigh in on that one. But if she gets it wrong, we get it right.
Here's what we wanted. The Bachelor button.
Oh, the Bachelor button.
Congratulations to all of you.
Final
You'll
Jeopardy.
be continuing on to Final Jeopardy when we come back. Everything depends on Final Jeopardy, of course, so let's take a look at the category, shall we?
Musical theater.
What are you going to wait?
Oh, God. Okay. Oh, shoot. Well, I don't want to go up as much. We gotta win either way. Well, let's go for 200. I can really make an even $11,000 on this clue.
He's the only songwriter to have Broadway premieres in every decade from the 1950s to the 2000s. His first was in 1957.
I'm thinking Andrew Lloyd Webber. I don't know why, but I think his first run was in 57.
What did you say?
Something
How
like
much do you add?
Oh, it was right. But thank God we didn't even wait
Did you
too
come up with the
much.
correct response?
He's got to write us a
And this
little.
correct response will add how much to your
950. We got it
score?
wrong,
And your response?
but we won with $10,600.
Congratulations to you.
We won.
So long.
After we was in a hole, we thought it was never going to end. When we came back and Double Jeopardy, knowing the Fat 50, did it right there. That's 2 down, 2 more to go. We got the final segment, which we're going to do with a Fortune Family Edition, and then the bonus segment is a game for the PS1. So, we will see you there for that one.